Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 2 of my Rome Total War Let's Play campaign as Armenia. And, well, last episode, the first episode of the series, did not exactly go smoothly, but then when does anything ever on this channel go smoothly? You know how I am, I like to take uncalculated risks and just charge head first all across the map, and that has presented some problems, but we did actually manage to double the size of our empire, so I guess that's pretty good. Now, as you can see, straight away we've been attacked by the Scythians over in Kotais. That's not something I expected at all. Quite rare, the Scythians don't normally bother to come down here, but I think that we will just about be able to defend Kotais. There's not a lot of force in that region though. Over in Parthia, we are attacking Arsacia after actually quite a good victory at the end of last episode where we defeated two groups of cataphracts, so I think we did a pretty good job there. And then over in the Seleucids, this is probably the region we're doing the best in. We managed to take Hatra with pretty much no difficulty, and now we're looking to expand further along. The Seleucids have a settlement around here. We can't even see what's going on. Yeah, they have Syria, and then the Egyptians are down south. Now, ideally, I would probably like to get an alliance with the Egyptians, and you know, it's only a short campaign, so I'd rather focus on Turkey probably more. With that being the case, yeah, we probably need to move in this direction, although haven't the Seleucids got a settlement over here as well? Babylonia. Yeah, taking Babylon could be quite good, and it could also mean we centralise our force over in this direction a little bit more. So maybe actually, let's move our spy over in this direction and try and work out where exactly Babylon is. Nope, that's just a random army, but okay, it's in this direction somewhere. Those are the Hanging Gardens, so we know it's around here somewhere. So yeah, we'll sort of work on that. Okay, I've got just enough money to repair the stuff in Hatra, so we'll do that straight away. And then, well, we've not got any money to spend on anything. Yeah, money is a bit of a situation. How much are we going to have by the end of this turn? A bit, only a small amount though. This is why we need to start taking settlements and quickly. Hopefully starting with Arsacia, but we can't take that right now. So, yeah, I think I'll just end the turn. And, here's a Seleucid, Klytos. Not too strong, it's a general and a peltast, and we have a better force, I would say, so that's not too bad. Yeah, as for the situation over in Kotais, we need to get some men over here quickly. Now, if we can get some peasants in the region, I mean, they were meant to be going south, but you might as well head up to Kotais and help defend that. Yeah, let's just end the turn and see what happens, and hopefully it's nothing too disastrous, because, yeah, that won't be great. So the Seleucids want us to become their protectorate after we take one of their cities. Yeah, that's not how it works. Normally the stronger faction asks the weaker faction to become their protectorate. You've got it the wrong way around, Atalaeus, or whatever your name is. So, no, I will not accept my illusory independence is at an end, and I will in fact decline the current proposal. So, goodbye, Seleucids. They are actually mobilising some armies, but small armies scattered around, so nothing too amazing. Do the Pontics want to talk? I'll happily, you know, take some money off you. They're offering trade rights. Well, that is nice, and I would like some trade rights with you. But how about we offer map information, and we will demand a single payment of 800 denarii. This worked with the Parthians last episode. Let's hope it works with the Pontics. I think that's a pretty fair deal. They accept the offer. Beautiful. We have some money. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, that's good. So, otherwise, I don't think anything too much is going to happen. No. Okay, although some rebels have spawned outside of Fraspar. Of course they have. Of course they have. Right, do you know what? I think we should just start off with Arsacia. Let's attack it and see how strong they reckon, they being the game, reckons they are. Pretty even. I mean, we have more men, but I guess they have the... Oh, of course they've just spawned another... Oh my goodness. So not only have they very conveniently spawned a general just in the nick of time, but he's called Arses. So I almost don't want to kill him just because of that. And he's actually not bad either. Not bad at all. Now we do have 3 generals there too, but that is so damn convenient. I am a little bit skeptical that the game has just thought, well, it's very hard difficulty, so, you know, we'll just spawn in the general. But anyway, let's just get on with it. I think we just need to kill this guy. He's a... I can't believe this, but okay. Yeah, let's just pray that we are able to take Arsacia. This will not be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, here we are. We will start the deployment. And yeah, only one ram, only one entrance. I'm trying to remember, I don't think they have any infantry, so they're not going to have a great time defending that entrance. The problem is, the main advantage of our army is it's very manoeuvrable because we've got a lot of skirmishers. But that is less prevalent when you've got city walls. And let's just pause it for a second so I can see what's going on here. So they've got a few men on the plaza. We've got an Eastern General and some horse archers. Probably, lads, just start firing in on the Eastern General. Obviously not the cataphracts. Just start firing in on the Eastern General. Just try and get some kills in there. Although he might be a coward and retreat to the plaza. Right, why are you being hit with something? What are you in the... Oh, the horse archers, of course. We have plenty more firepower than them, so we should be getting more kills than they do. If you would like to attack the door, that would be great as well. Yeah, I'd rather you try and attack these guys if you can, lads. Okay, bit of movement over here. Again, if you can't quite reach the Eastern Generals, just, yeah, keep focusing on those horse archers. We barely got any of them down, though. Not very good at all. And, of course, our generals are only javelin men, so they're not going to have an amazing range, particularly. The main thing we need to do, probably, is surround the plaza. This is going to be a tough, grind-out battle. I've got a bad feeling, actually. Who's coming over here? That more horse archers? Yeah, well, you're going to get fired upon. That's okay. And the doors are open. Now, I think we can just march into the city because horse archers aren't going to charge into us, and if they do, they're going to have a bad time of it. So let's split up the force into two. We'll have you guys, minus you, come round the right-hand side and try and make your way to the plaza through the right-hand side, and we'll have the rest of you, minus the Peltas, I don't think the Peltas are going to do too much, come over to the left. Let's see how that works. This could be a little bit tricky. So we're going to try and keep track of their movements. It's so annoying. That second general is going to cause a lot of issues because it's just, you know, one more general to deal with, and he's a good one as well at that. So, you know, a little bit tricky. Right, guys, let's be a little bit careful here because we've got... Who have we got over here? Yep, an Eastern General. Okay. Come back round if necessary. All of you be careful. In fact, all of you off skirmish mode and come over here. Come over here. Run over here. Don't engage with them. Run over there. I don't know why you're not all running, including the faction leader, which I've pressed R several times, and yet I guess you're just too old or too lazy, maybe. Okay? Do as you're told. Naughty boy. Right. How's it going over here? These guys seem to be following instructions a little bit better. So you just start marching around over here, please, if you wouldn't mind. Let's just keep an eye on the left-hand side, which is drawing out these Eastern Generals. Right, they're not going down at all, but they're leaving the plaza completely wide open, which suits us well because this means we could get our two-sided attack in if we can just wedge them down the street. So you guys go quickly down there. They've basically got themselves into a situation where they very much could be trapped. You guys have gone far too far down that way, so let's just come back. We're trying to close a trap here, and you're just... You can't be arsed. Right, they're going to respond to that. You guys, not sure what you're doing. Get back, get back. I don't know what the Peltas are doing over here either. You were never advised to do that. Right, I think we just need to charge now. Charge, except for you. Halt that order and go there and skirmish. You guys need to be a lot quicker. Oh no, you're horse archers. Fine. Yeah, this is not going great. I don't know exactly what's going on over here. Two generals just need to charge in. If you wouldn't mind. Just, you know, when you feel like it. And sandwich them in over there. Over here, things aren't going quite as well. Oh no, they are. They're breaking. Good. All focus on them then. All focus on them. You fire in. This is going slightly better than I thought it was going to. They're down. Good. Close the trap. I think we've done it. Close the trap. If you would like to run, please just feel like moving a little bit faster. That's one of the enemy generals fallen. Good. Once we close this trap in your own time, they're going to all break and die, okay? We just need to get this Eastern General down. Okay, because he's still at 38. Go on, close the trap. That's it. Beautiful. They're very slowly getting the idea that they're meant to be killing people. That's part of the job description. Yeah, you get down those Eastern General bodyguard. And the cataphracts are broken. Well, that's the cataphracts gone for this series. Nice while it lasted. It lasted 1 episode and about a quarter. So the trap did not in fact enclose because the cataphracts did not do a good enough job. But this Eastern General is down to quite a few men. We might lose a general here. I'm going to sound the horn. Yeah, the trap didn't go quite as well as I thought. We lost men because this side didn't do quite as well. But they do eventually break. He dies. Hopefully that's not one of my generals anyway. I think that's both the Parthian generals down, and we've pretty much got this now. We can just charge the plaza. Okay, well, could have gone better, could have gone worse, but honestly, considering I wasn't even sure that we were going to win this battle, not too bad at all. So that is enemy general fallen, arses. It's a shame you were only around for 1 episode. I could have made so many jokes. They're both called arses? The Parthians are just taking the mick. They don't care. They're just naming their generals anything. What a strange battle. Okay, the Parthians have just decided to name all their generals arses, which I love. That's a great idea. It almost makes me sad that I have to kill you. But anyway, yeah, Artesias, 174 kills, 103 kills. Our cataphracts are completely gone. The general's bodyguard will recover. We are looking a little bit battered and bruised, but we have taken our 3rd settlement, and we're now up to 5, and we have severely weakened the Parthians because they have 1 settlement up in the north, Campasarchi. Well, they're not going to get down anytime soon. They've not got a huge amount of force. We are building up the empire actually quicker than I thought we were going to, and Artesias is a superior commander. Lovely. Actually, talking of Artesias, he's a bit of an old man, isn't he? 64. You have a chief eunuch, of course, and a sword bearer with you. You might as well trade that retinue over. Let's give it over to the young man who's looking a little bit weak at the moment. So give him a eunuch and he'll be happy. Okay, and we have a port now, which is pretty cool, I guess. So a bit more money as well, and a little bit more sort of maneuverability. So that's nice. But yes, we have indeed taken Arsacia. A good job. It was a little bit stressful, but I think really we need to focus on spending the money. Retraining these guys will be a priority. Okay, I've spent nearly all the money, but it was on good troops. Well, I say good troops, decent troops, and also trying just to shore up our defences and get some money in the future. So we now need to work out where we're going to expand in this direction, because really it's pretty much only south. I think it must be, Susa must be around here somewhere. But really, maybe these guys should converge on Babylon. If we're going to be sending these guys in this direction, maybe these guys should start coming down. Now, Archimedes being around could be a bit of an issue. I will confess to that. So maybe we'll keep a general in the area. We'll bring these guys out once they're all retrained. But we'll retrain them first, so that's okay. But yeah, that's okay. Fraspa I haven't done anything with. But yeah, your population is just too low. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think we should just end the turn and see how everything goes, really. See if the Scythians actually attack. And of course, we don't want to fight the Scythians out in the open field, because that's where they're at their best. Their horse archers are very manoeuvrable, and I've played as Scythia. I did a campaign on this channel as Scythia, and yeah, not very good at fighting in cities, but much better at fighting out in the field. Looks like some sort of catastrophic event happened, but I don't think it will pertain to us. So yeah, so the Germanics and the Gauls are allies. I doubt that will last for too long, and Macedon and Brutii are also allies. Again, doubt that will last for long. Thrace and Dacia are at war. Unfortunately, they haven't seemed to declare war on Scythia, which would have relieved the pressure over here in the north for us. But whatever, these things happen, I suppose. So, movements. Well, the Seleucids look to be coming over here, but we don't know exactly what this geezer's got. And I really need the spy near Babylon. Is this our spy? Yeah. I need the spy near Babylon to work out how strong it is, to see whether we need to move troops down from Arsacia or not. So please, can we... Well, we've got someone over here, Klytos. Ah, it's Seleucia over here. Babylon must be further south. Seleucia's looking pretty strong. Well, it's a lot of garbage, but it is still a decent amount. So maybe Babylon would be a better... But this is all Babylonia. Maybe Babylon isn't even a settlement. I don't think Babylon is even a settlement. I'm an idiot. So what I already haven't played this in a while. Okay, in which case, we could take Palmyra. Either way, you need to start coming south and speaking to the Egyptians. Right, okay. It's a little bit of a tricky situation, because I don't know particularly where to expand. Considering Palmyra is rebel, probably Palmyra. And the problem is, we leave Hatra, Captain Aristunos, or whatever his name is, could come over and attack. Is that a risk I'm willing to take? And also, we can't seem to retrain these horse archers, which is a little bit annoying. So let's just... You know what? I've said this before. I am a man who takes risks on Rome Total War anyway. So, oh, it's going to take a while to get down to Palmyra, though. It's going to take a solid, like, 3 turns just to get over there. And then we're going to need some infantry and all that disaster again. But it's worth it. Let's take the risk. You know, as I say, I like taking risks. So, let's do that. And you know what? We can't build a watchtower, so it's okay. Alright, so he's heading down to Palmyra. Now, with this army in Arsacia, I think we need to just get rid of the Parthians for good, or keep them holed up in the north. So really, we need to start moving south towards Susa, trying to avoid Seleucia in the process, because that's looking a little bit too strong for my liking. So we'll bring 2 generals. We'll bring the Peltas for holding the ram. Yeah, we'll bring all of you, and we'll get you start coming down south towards Susa. If you wouldn't mind. Going through the Parthian territory would be lovely. Okay, so you guys to start doing that. I'm not sure exactly where Susa is. Maybe it's here. No, that's still our territory. It's probably further south. But either way, yeah, let's just get rid of the Parthians out of our territory. That would be nice. Okay, let's end the turn once more. Burning through these turns, but... the Seleucids seem to be ignoring Hatra. I think whatever they... Okay, so they've attacked Arsacia. That's not too big of an issue. Yeah, I think whatever's going on over in the west... You know, near the sort of Tarsus Antioch region is a lot more concerning to the Seleucids than what's happening in Hatra. So, fair enough, I guess. Because they keep sending troops over in that direction, but not actually towards me. Right, that's a little bit of a tricky issue, but, well, we probably should have a look at that first, because we need to know whether to divert Artazias up over. Now, we do know it's a general here. It is Archimedes, 20 years old, 2 command, and something, Eastern Mercenaries, not that great. We have got inside our own general, although weaker than him, Eastern Infantry and 3 cataphracts. And we can't really bring over anyone from Fraspar in time, or we technically could maybe, but I wouldn't want to risk that too much. I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to move this army down south and ignore Arsacia. We need as much force in this region as we can to get rid of the Parthians. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the risk and, yeah, not defend Arsacia. So, yeah, we just need to work out where Susa is. It must be down here somewhere. Right, as for the other army, you should be heading towards Palmyra. Hopefully Klytos does what the other Seleucid armies have done and ignored us. But I'm going to set up on the bridge just in case he does. If he does want to fight me on a bridge, that's not going to suit him as well. Unfortunately, we don't have any spearmen, but still, we would probably win on a bridge. So, yeah, you get on that bridge. And that'll be fine. And then, yeah, the Scythians, 2 more turns. I think they're going to try and siege us out. If they do, well, we'll just have to come out and fight them. And that'll be a little bit annoying, but these things happen. So I'm going to spend the money, and again, end the turn. Money isn't looking as bad either, which is a nice thing, actually. Not looking quite as bad. So anyway, yeah, let's end the turn. And... Pray nobody attacks us? Oh, I thought they were going to attack us on the bridge then, but they didn't. They just sort of stood imposingly near us. But, okay. The Seleucids did not attack. Right, a couple of things are going on. So, diplomacy-wise, everyone hates Gaul. Well, who doesn't? Recruitment, construction, agent found, Pontus. Oh my lord, imagine if Pontus attacked. Then it literally would be from 4 sides that we were being attacked on. That would be absolutely crazy. The Scythians didn't attack, by the way, and yet he is standing... I mean, that's not a good army, mate. Yeah, it's not a good army. Just, I wouldn't if I was you. We're just going to ignore him, I think. That's not a... You've brought some pretty rubbish troops along with you. You're not looking that scary. Yeah, a lot's going on here, but basically, we need to try and avoid Seleucia. And head around towards the Parthian territory and hope the Seleucids don't attack us out in the open field. But I think we might have the advantage if they do, because they like to have infantry and spearmen and that kind of thing. So, you know, if you want to, that's fine, but really it would just be an annoyance. I just want to go to Susa. So, Arsacia is no longer under siege. Maybe he spotted that our army's heading south, so that was a good call from me, actually. A good calculated risk from me. Thank you. I will praise myself there. And then, yeah, we need to head towards Palmyra as well. So, let's just edge towards over here to see where Palmyra is. It's somewhere around here. We are in Palmyra region. I just don't know exactly where. Okay, so I think really the last thing we need to do this turn is defend the capital, Kotes. In fact, is it the... Oh, it's not the capital, but it probably shouldn't be at this point because we need it a little bit more... Artasata. No, Artasata's a pretty good capital. Okay, we'll have it over there. Either way, we need to defend Kotes because the Scythians are being a little bit annoying and they will take it otherwise. So, I mean, actually, they've not bought a huge amount of horse archers. It is 3. It's going to be a little bit tough to deal with, though. I'm going to have to be quite clever here in how I do this. We will move you over here. And then we will sally forth. And pray for the best. That would be very annoying if the Scythians take it. But here's the thing. If the Scythians do take it... Okay, that is not in our favour. If the Scythians do take it, they're going to inflict some casualties. And we'll just form an army over in... Artasata and take it back pretty immediately. I don't think it's a huge issue. We have a huge amount more force in the region than Scythia do. It's going to take ages for them to get any form of backup army or reinforcements over. So even if they do manage to get a sneaky victory here, I think as long as we inflict a few casualties, we should be okay-ish. But yeah, this is not exactly ideal. We'll see how it goes. And here we are, outside of Kotes. Now... I think we technically can deploy outside the city, can't we? No, we can't. It's not enough room. Okay, fair enough. Yes, we have these guys, and we should have some reinforcements coming over from over here. So, I'm not really sure what the strategy is. In all honesty, I'm just going to click and hope. So, here they are. They're going to be really tough to catch. Let's just get them out. Get you guys out the city. Now, ideally, I'd like to sort of bait them towards the towers, and the towers could do a bit of a job. Now, we've only got 2 more units, and they're coming over from this direction. So, yeah, just slowly come over here as well. Take your time. I'm not sure exactly where you're running to, Scythians, but you're going to have to fight us at some point, mate. Well, someone's coming over. It's some Scythian horse archers. Well, if they do want to come over, we'll be firing on them. The main objective here, even if we don't win, is get as many kills as possible and try and bait them to come near the towers as much as possible. I can't see any arrows coming across, and I don't think we've got any casualties yet on their side, no. But this tower might be the best hope we have. So guys, just hurry up and get into position and start firing, okay? Because they're going to start hitting you, and we're not getting any hits back, so just be quick, please. Come on, that's it. And they went back immediately, probably after being hit by the towers. You guys are taking a while, so please run. I haven't got all day. Now, coming forward, we are not firing currently. Of course, these guys are javelin men. They haven't got the same range as the Scythians. Of course, we've only got 2 archers, and they've got a lot more archers than we do. They are out-firing us. I don't know, there's a lot we can do about it. I guess we could get our horse archers to try and chase some of their archers. If they're going to expose their archers, we can try and get a few kills that way. But only if they expose their archers, which they might not do. I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to get you to charge into them. I don't think it's going to work. It's 80 versus 28. We might just be wasting, and they just broke. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this one. I think it was pretty much impossible for us to win this one. Look, guys, just charge forward and get as many kills as you can. I haven't got all day. Like I said, I haven't got all day. And peasants just sort of stand there and be peasants. I mean, at least they're going into the range of the towers now. So just try and stay alive for long enough. Good job skirmishing, lads. Yeah, really good job there. Just try and stay alive long enough that the tower can hopefully get a few hits on them. Because the tower is fairly lethal. But yeah, you guys aren't doing a good job. I don't know what to say about this. It's a little bit sad. But you guys aren't doing a good job at all. No. Okay. Well, we won't talk about this one. This one will hopefully, once we've conquered the whole of the Middle East, will be just conveniently forgotten in the history books. That would be nice. We did manage to get a few kills. I think it's mostly the towers, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't do a very good job there. I'm sure there are people out there that could have done a much better job than me. But hey, this is Lugatoric, so I don't really do a good job at things. Yeah, long story short, we got destroyed. I think we can pretty much end this one here. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, we can pretty much end this one here. I couldn't have called that one. I didn't think the Scythians were going to attack. But here's the thing. We'll just recruit over in Artasata, and you're going to pay for that, Scythia. So, It's alright. It's alright. It won't work out for you in the long run. Although that is actually quite annoying. Kotes was a decent town that we had. But there you go. Otherwise, I think we've pretty much done all we can. So let's just end the turn and see what happens. Okay, turn is ended. Let's see how things go. And we can see Susa now, so that's pretty cool. So become... No, screw off, Seleucids. I don't you understand what no means, okay? No is a very important word. Learn what it means. The Parthians are trying to desperately defend Susa. I think that's what they're doing over there. Otherwise, not a huge amount's going on, which is fine by me. The Seleucids are like all talk, but no actual, oomph to what they say. Aram has come of age. Where exactly are you? In Artasata. That's actually not the worst place for you to be, because maybe you can lead the charge against the Scythians. So, maybe you can just stay there. We'll see. I didn't see what that alliance was. Let's have a look at what it was. I think it was Macedon and the... Oh no, that already was an alliance. Carthage and Numidia, that's what it must have been. Something like that. Something boring. Something we don't really care about in the north of Africa. Okay, well let's try and get over to Susa, which we can now see. And we can see that it's not very well defended. I mean, yeah, the Parthians are desperately trying to scrabble around to get there in time, but they're not going to be able to. So yeah, continue moving towards Susa, please. And next turn, we'll have that under siege. Beautiful. As for Palmyra, he's chasing us. Well, catch me if you can, my friend, but I don't think you're going to be able to. Where is Palmyra? There it is. Right, can we see what's in there? 5 units. We don't have any infantry, and we can't get any more, so we're just going to have to attack it and see what happens. But at least if we siege it, it's less likely anyone else is going to get there first. So, put it under siege, build a ram. Our spy is nowhere to be seen because he's over somewhere else. So, yeah. We've made the same mistake again, but it's not an issue because it just isn't. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll just wait for Palmyra. It's only 4 turns, so they'll have to come out sooner or later. We'll do what the Scythians did if necessary. Okay, so we are coming towards the end of this episode, but I think we should probably do the spending that very much needs to be done, and then we'll end the turn one more time, and we'll see what happens, but probably end it there. So, yeah, I'm going to spend the little amount of money we've got, probably mostly on construction because we need to start generating more cash. Okay, I think I've spent pretty much all I need to. I didn't really do a whole lot actually. But yeah, you need to be moving further towards the Egyptians, my man. But don't worry about that for the moment. Here's the Seleucids talking around and the Seleucids attackers. Now, right, well actually let's have a look at this very quickly. Because what they've done is they've come out of Seleucia when we were about to go to Susa and they've attacked us. Now, they've got more men, but it seems pretty even to me. So we'll have a look. So we have Artasias, pretty decent command, 326 men, a fairly overpowered army purely because there's a lot of horse archers, and horse archers are quite overpowered. And then we have Zeuxis on the other side with, I mean, that's not an amazing army. That really isn't. It's basically himself, who isn't that good, incidentally. He's only 16 years old, and there's some weird traits he's got. +2 morale is a good one, though, however. That's a little bit unfortunate. If he didn't have that +2 morale, the unlucky leader, he would not be a very good general at all. But unfortunately, he has got that. But the rest of his army is all javelinmen, apart from a couple of units of not very good spearmen. And as we saw literally just a second ago against the Scythians, archers are better than javelinmen because they've got better range. So we do potentially have a chance here. At the very least, we can inflict a lot of damage with our army and then withdraw, and hopefully, if we are unfortunately forced to withdraw in the direction of Susa, because that's the way we're headed. So I think we will fight this to end the episode, and we'll see how it goes. We might not win, but we can certainly inflict a lot of damage, which will severely weaken Seleucia. So once we've taken Susa, we can go over and take that as well, hopefully. So yeah, I'm willing to fight this. Let's see how it goes. Right, here we are. This is a little bit more mountainous than we're used to, but that's okay. In fact, we could probably try and use it to our advantage. I mean, I guess this is quite a decent height advantage. Should we set up here, maybe? But yeah, we don't want to be too much in the corner anyway, because if we are going to skirmish, then we need to have a lot of space to move around so we don't get trapped in a corner. But let's have sort of 2 armies like this. We can sort of surround them in a sort of cone, V-shape thingy, and let's just start the battle. I'm going to keep skirmish mode on for the beginning. In fact, maybe they have the height advantage, you know. I'm not sure I particularly like this position. Maybe we should move very slightly up over here. That's not information. Wait a second. Maybe we should move very... For goodness sake, controls are not great. Maybe we should move very slightly up here is what I've been trying to... Okay, this is not... I am struggling with the controls here as the Seleucids are marching forward. Let's move back slightly is what I've been trying to say for about 5 minutes now. What's this charging at us? Militia cavalry. Strange. Very strange. Guys, if you'd like to run, please, just because the militia cavalry are coming. If they do want to charge at us, literally, our generals are stronger in the melee than militia cavalry. Militia cavalry are not amazing in the melee at all. But as for now, we are a little bit wedged against the corner, but I can move off skirmish mode if necessary, and that's probably what I'll do. I just didn't particularly fancy that height disadvantage that we had over there. But they seem to be charging a few troops forward, but very much on their own. I mean, what's this over here? We can't see, but that looks like infantry, isn't it? That could be cavalry next to it, though, which is fairly clever of the AI if they've done that. That's cav and I think some infantry over there. But we'll just wait for them to come forward. They attacked us, so it's their prerogative to move forward, not ours. Now, of course, taking out the general should really be the priority here, actually. So, we need to work out where he is. Is that him? Yeah, that's got to be their general at the back. In which case, you guys, you... Don't do that. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty camera. Yeah, you really should be firing in on the general. Yeah, there we go. General's bodyguard. Don't fire at will. Fire in at the general, please. No, that's peltasts. General's bodyguard. There we go. Fire in on the general's bodyguard, if you wouldn't mind. And run while you're at it. Oh dear, they went down very quickly. What happened? Militia cavalry gone. Okay. Annoying. Because... Okay. That just is annoying, but okay. They were sneaky. They got round the side. They got one of our 4 archers down. And skirmish mode, once again, did not do its job. Look, if you're eager, mate, we will charge you. You're not going to be eager for very long. Steady. Yeah, that's it. What's this? Militia cavalry shaken. Come on then, mate. Right, General's bodyguard is coming forward. If he does want to come forward, we will hit him with everything we've got. But we need to make sure our faction leader doesn't get overexposed here on the left flank as well. So come back over here, please. Also, make sure... Okay, let's just pause for a second. I need to make sure everyone's in skirmish mode for a second. We did kind of back ourselves against the corner. Not sure what you're doing this far out. You're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. Well done. Well done. You're dead. Well done. Just make sure you're all focusing on the general, please. You died. Well done. That's another unit down. Really, really well played there. But if you want to charge my general, I will let you, because you're shaken. Everyone needs to be firing on this lad now. He's shaken. He's shaken. Good stuff, good stuff. Come over here. He's going down quickly. We need to make sure he doesn't escape, though, of course. Everyone needs to be firing in on that general. Don't charge in, though. Don't necessarily charge in. Hold up for a second. And a lot of stuff's going on here. A lot of stuff's going on. We are really backed. Literally backed against the corner. Not sure what my general's doing over there. I guess he's trying to skirmish or something. Right, okay. Fine. Right, just make sure you don't get hit by those eastern mercenaries. You need to come around the side here. And I have no idea what's going on over here. I need to pause for a second. I'm sorry. The commentary's going to hell, and there's just far too much going on. You guys, all... Don't fire at will. All focus on the general's bodyguard, which is down to 1 man. Once he's gone, the rest of the battle will be a lot easier, but this is not going too well. You need to get off skirmish mode and follow me, and run while you're at it. Run. And then we need... What's going on over here? You're really quite trapped as well. You're another general. You should be with the other lads. Right, get off skirmish mode and run over there. Avoiding the spearmen, avoiding the spearmen. Come over, come over, come over. That's it. Join the other lads. Charge those peltasts. That's what you can do. You need to start coming around the side. That's their general dead. That's good. That's going to help us. You can charge those peltasts. Let me see what's going on, please. Let me see what's going on. Right, all in skirmish mode now. We've got broken peltasts over here. Militia cavalry, which is wavering. I think their army might be starting very slowly to collapse. But what's going on over here now? You see, this is what's annoying me. Peltasts, okay, they're wavering. Yeah, you can go and take them then. But a strange battle this one has been. Mostly we just don't want to charge into the eastern mercenaries or whatever they are. But we can just mop up these Peltas nice and easily, but getting out of the way of those guys. Run. Please, for the love of God, run for once in your life. Okay, unless you want to die, run. We're all chasing after one unit, so please don't do that. You need to get out of there. This is a strange battle, but it is slowly turning into our favour. You're a very slow man, though. You're a very slow man. And I don't just mean slow with your feet, I mean slow with your brain as well. Both of you over here. Let's not die. Or just charge in. Fine. Right, now you need backup. You, sound your horn. Somebody's going to end up dead soon if we carry on like this. Someone's going to end up dead. Not sure what's going on over there. These guys are doing nothing. You can fire on them. And this is absolute chaos. The commentary is god-awful. Don't go into the spearmen. Don't go into the spearmen. That's the one unit you need to avoid. Right, pause for a second. I want you focusing on the spearmen. I want you coming around here. Let's go, let's go. Right, Peltas are rubbish. Let's go into them. Charge in, charge in. Beautiful. Get them down. Good, 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 good. The battle is turning in our favour. Let's get these Peltas down as well. If militia cavalry want to charge, they can. Just avoid those spearmen, which have been suspiciously fast, but have broken indeed. Good. Okay, I think we are going to win this now. It's been a messy fight. It's been a strange experience. But the good news is, none of our generals have died. And we now just need to start chasing after people. So get after them. Make sure we don't see them again. They can't be going back to Seleucia. That won't be good. Yeah, we've got the odd unit of Peltas and stuff, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it takes a lot of brain power to commentate and also try and control these Armenians who just are not very responsive to death or destruction, or, you know, they don't have a lot of self-preservation. But we actually did win this battle. Now, you guys aren't going to catch up after them, so just come back. Just come back. Yeah. I mean, we lost a unit of archers, or horse archers, which is a bit of a shame, but we can live with that. We can recruit them pretty easily in a couple of places. It certainly could be worse. Yeah, we've won. So we'll speed this up now. But look, their general, Zeuxis, is dead. And look, considering he had a +2 morale bonus, actually wasn't too bad. We did lose about 40% of our army, but they had the numbers advantage easily. They had the numbers advantage. All right, let's end the battle. I think we've done enough for this one. So heroic victory, in fact. So actually wasn't too bad. Artazias 862 kills, Zeuxis only 127, and that means that, I mean, Susa might be a little bit more difficult to take now, but Seleucia won't be as difficult. So we'll have to assess the situation next episode about where we want to go next. But actually, maybe the target might have switched away from the Parthians and towards the Seleucids. You never know. So, yeah, we're pretty much going to end this here, but we'll have a look at the notifications before we leave. Yeah, alliance between Carthage and Gaul. That's a strange one, but okay. Somebody actually likes the Gauls for once. That is quite something. Right, so over here, what are we going to do? Susa's looking pretty vulnerable. It's got 4 units in. Seleucia, on the other hand, has got a general and a unit of Peltasts. I would say probably, maybe we go for Seleucia. I think the Parthians are weaker than the Seleucids at the moment, and that would be a better settlement to take. It's a large town. Susa is the capital, but I think it's slightly smaller. It doesn't look quite as developed. So I think that's what we're going to do before we end the episode. Attack Seleucia. Oh, I should have put a spy in there first. Okay, well, whatever. These things happen. Go there. The spy can go in Susa instead. Is that... yeah, so we can see what's going on there. Not a whole lot, which is nice. That's a Pontic diplomat. Cool. So next time we'll be going for Seleucia. And also trying to take the territory that was taken off the Scythians back. The diplomat needs to get over to Egypt as quickly as possible, because we don't want them attacking us, that's for sure. So you can stalk this guy, beautiful. And we're probably going to go for Palmyra if we ever get some infantry in this area. But unfortunately we haven't got any at the moment. So a lot is going on. A lot is going on, and we have to pray the Pontics don't sneak up on us and attack us as well. So I'm going to end this episode here, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.